Hello everybody, I'm Hidikaz, and welcome to something a little bit weird and a little bit new, something, I just thought I'd do for our video for today. Didn't really feel like playing any games, so I thought I'd hop on this site. It's called SCP Foundation, and I thought I'd just read some of the entries here. So if you don't know what SCP is, it's basically this like fictional like foundation like group of guys that are basically responsible for capturing and containing these kind of abnormal, like supernatural or just weird things, and you'll kind of see what I mean once I get into it. You may have heard of the game SCP Containment Breach, which is a game. It's like a horror game, and it has to do with one of the SCPs that is trying to kill you. And so I think we'll just hop over to top rated pages here and kind of maybe just go down the list for a little bit. I was with a friend and we were kind of looking at the site, and there's some pretty cool ones, and so I thought maybe I'd do a video on them. So we'll kind of just start at the top here. Here we'll find the most favored pages on the site, and then we can just kind of click on this first one. So this is SCP-173. There's a good old picture of him right there. And this is the guy that you would find in the actual game, SCP Containment Breach, as well as there's probably other SCPs, but this is the only guy I've really ever seen. Here is SCP-173 in containment. And, yeah. Just kind of started using the site very recently, so I don't know a lot of the lingo. But, item number, use SCP-173. Object class is, USLID, or USLID. I don't know what that means. Sorry. His special containment procedures. Item SCP-173 is to be kept in a locked container at all times. When personnel must enter SCP-173's container, no fewer than 3 may enter at any time, and the door is to be relocked behind them. At all times, 2 persons must maintain direct eye contact with SCP-173 until all personnel have vacated and relocked the container. His description is: moved to Site 19 in 1993. Origin is as of yet not unknown. It is constructed from concrete and rebar with traces of Krylon brand spray paint. So that's kind of like what he's made out of. SCP-173 is animate and extremely hostile. The object cannot move while within a direct line of sight. Line of sight must not be broken at any time with SCP-173. Personnel assigned to enter container are instructed to alert one another before blinking. Object is reported to attack by snapping the neck at the base of the skull or by strangulation. In the event of an attack, personnel are to observe Class 4 hazardous object containment procedures. Personnel report sounds of scraping stone originating from within the container when no one is present inside. This is considered normal, and any change in this behavior should be reported to the acting HMCL supervisor on duty. The reddish-brown substance on the floor is a combination of feces and blood. Origin of these materials is unknown. The enclosure must be cleaned on a bi-weekly basis. So yeah, that's an SCP-173 for you. He's the most top-rated SCP, and you can kind of see what I'm getting at here, kind of what he's all about. And yeah, so yeah, he's basically a guy made out of concrete and spray paint or whatever. And if you're not looking at him, he'll kill you. Pretty crazy, right? Pretty cool. And there's a huge site. As you can kind of see here, like Series 1 is SCP-1 to 999. Series 2 is 1000 to 1999. And Series 3, which is 2000 to 2999. So lots of dudes here. Super cool, I think. So, you know, you could just like hop on this site and read around or whatever. And yeah, I thought I'd read through a couple of them because, well, I thought it'd be fun. And maybe I could do this like once a week, just read through a couple of these and kind of just see how cool they are. Because they really are. There's some really funny ones, some really scary ones, some interesting ones. It's all really cool. So I'll head back over to top rated pages, hopefully. We'll just head on over to the next one, which is SCP-blank-. I'm like breathing a whole bunch. I'm not very good at talking for a long period of time. I haven't really trained myself to like breathe very well, so you know I'm pretty bad at that. But anyway, SCP blank. Item number SCP blank. Object class blank. Special containment procedures. In a box in my office. Description: it's a rock that makes you procrastinate. Addendum: probably mimetic or something. I'll finish writing this up later. Dr. Vang. See? Something like that. It's a rock that makes you procrastinate. And literally, that's what this whole thing's about. Is a guy procrastinating. It's just like a really, just cool to me. It's like really just like cool thing. So we'll head over to the next one. SCP-087. Ooh. Figure 8, a still frame taken from video footage of Exploration 1. Item number SCP-087. Object class, Euclid. I don't know. Special containment procedures. SCP-087 is located on the campus of Redacted. It's probably like a unknown location, I'm assuming. The doorway leading to SCP-087 is constructed of reinforced steel with an electro-release lock mechanism. It has been disguised to resemble a janitorial closet consistent with the design of the building. The lock mechanism of the doorknob will not release unless... Oh, it's like grayed out. That's interesting. Unless X amount of volts are applied in conjunction with a counterclockwise rotation of the key. The inside door is lined with 6 centimeters of industrial foam padding. Due to the results of the final exploration, see document 087-IV, no personnel are permitted to access SCP-087. Whew, reading these, it's a workout, man. It's a workout for my talking. Description: SCP-087 is an unlit platform staircase. Stairs descend on a 30-degree angle for 13 steps before reaching a semicircular platform of approximately 3 meters in diameter. Descent direction rotates 180 degrees at each platform. The design of SCP-087 limits subjects to a visual range of approximately 1.5 flights. A light source is required for any subjects exploring SCP-087 as there are no lighting fixtures or windows present. Lighting sources brighter than 75 watts have shown to be ineffective as SCP-087 seems to absorb excess light. Subjects report and audio recordings confirm that distressed vocalizations from what is to be a child between the ages of X and X. The source of the distress calls is estimated to be located approximately 200 meters below the initial platform. However, any attempts to descend the staircase has failed to bring subjects closer to the source. The depth of descent sorry, I totally messed one up. The depth of descent calculated from Exploration IV, the longest exploration, is shown to be far beyond both the possible structure of both the building and geological surroundings. At this time, it is unknown if SCP-087 has an endpoint. SCP-087 has undergone 4 video-recorded explorations by Class D personnel. Each subject conducting an exploration has encountered SCP-087-1, which appears as a face with no visible pupils, nostrils, or mouth. The nature of SCP-087-1 is entirely unclear, but it has been determined that it is not the source of the bleeding. Subjects exhibit feelings of intense paranoia and fear when faced with SCP-087-1, but it is undetermined whether said feelings are abnormal or simply natural reactions. The addendum: over a period of 2 weeks following Exploration IV, several members of the staff and students from the blank campus reported knocking at a variable rate of 1 to 2 seconds per knock coming from the interior of SCP-087. The door leading to SCP-087 has been fitted with 6 centimeter thick industrial padding. All reports of knocking have ceased. Authorized personnel may refer to documents blank and blah to that. Interesting. So yeah, SCP-087 is literally a never-ending staircase with this. Can we click on this at all? It doesn't not look like it. Like, that's like little stuff like that. It's just like really cool to me. I don't know. Of course, if you guys don't like it, I mean, I'll never do one of these videos again, but I think they're really fun to read, and there'll probably be a link to this site in the description below if you want to check out all the other SCPs. On to the next one, though. SCP-093, Object Class Euclid. SCP-C testing document that. SCP-093-T1 for outline of testing conditions. SCP-093 must remain on a mirror at all times and under video surveillance. Admittance into the area of SCP-093's containment must be authorized only with proper video recording and subject retrieval procedures in place. Any attempt to use SCP-93 outside of an approved test will be dealt with severely up to and including termination. Description: SCP-093 is a primarily red disc carved from a stone composite resembling cinnabar, with circular engravings and unknown symbols carved at 0.5 centimeter depth around the entire object. Deeper cuts are present on SCP-093 with a depth of 1 to 1.5 centimeters. SCP-093 is 7.62 centimeters in diameter and fits comfortably into most palms without abrasion. SCP-093 will change hue when held by a living individual. The colors taken by SCP-093 are still being tested to establish a link. Current belief holds that the changes depend upon regrets carried by the holder. If SCP-093 is removed from a mirror and not held by a person, it will seek out the nearest mirror-like surface. I messed that one up. It will seek out the nearest mirror-like surface. SCP-093 has been observed to travel in the largest possible circle while rolling, building up phenomenal speed. The mechanism of its acceleration is currently unknown. If an obstacle is between SCP-093 and the nearest mirror-like surface, it will use a momentum to punch through the obstacle and continue on its course at this speed. It will only stop when a mirror-like surface is contacted, despite tremendous impact velocities. No damage will be dealt to SCP or the mirror. Additional notes. No records exist to clarify the nature of SCP-093's discovery or presence in the Foundation. See SCP-093-OD. Since no records exist explaining SCP-093's method of containment, a test procedure was initiated to establish why mirrors must be used to contain it. The results of SCP-093-T1 led to the discovery of living beings holding SCP-093 being able to move through mirrors, and the series of tests in SCP-093-T2 is ascertain the destination reached through this travel. Ooh, what do we got here? What is that? Hold on. I don't know what all that's about. Oh, it's like the mirrors. Interesting. Well, we'll head over to the next one. This will probably be our last one. Maybe a bit on the shorter side of a video, but I'm going to take a quick drink of water. And we'll move on to SCP-055. Which is right here. Ooh, it's a long one. Object Class Keter. Special containment procedures. Object is kept within a 5x5 by 2.5 meter square room constructed of cement, with a Faraday cage surrounding the cement walls. Access is via a heavy containment door measuring 2 by 2.5 meters, constructed on bearings to ensure door closes and locks automatically unless held open deliberately. Security guards are not to be posted outside SCP-055's room. It is further advised that all personnel maintaining or studying other SCP objects in the vicinity try to maintain a distance of at least 50 meters from the geometric center of the room, as long as this is reasonably practical. SCP-055 is a self-keeping secret or anti-meme. Information about SCP's physical appearance, as well as its nature, behavior, and origins, is self-classifying to clarify. House Site 19 originally acquired SCP-055 is unknown. When SCP-055 was obtained and by whom is unknown. Its appearance is unknown. It is not indescribable or invisible. Individuals are perfectly capable of entering SCP's container and observing it, taking mental or written notes, making sketches, taking photographs, or even making audio/video recordings. An extensive log of such observations is on file. However, information about SCP-055's physical appearance leaks out of a human mind. Soon after such observation, individuals tasked with describing SCP-055 afterwards find their minds wandering and lose interest in the task. Individuals tasked with sketching a copy of a photograph of SCP-055 are unable to remember what the photograph looks like, as are researchers overseeing these tests. Oh, Arcus, what you doing? I'm reading SCPs. Man. Security personnel who have observed SCP-055 via closed-circuit television cameras emerged after a full shift exhausted and effectively amnesiac about the events of the previous hours. Who authorized the construction of SCP-055's containment room, why it was constructed in this way, or what the purpose of the described containment procedures may be, are all unknown. Despite its container being easily accessible, all personnel at Site 19 claim no knowledge of SCP-055's existence when challenged. All these facts are periodically rediscovered, usually by chance readers of this file, causing a great deal of alarm. The state of concern lasts minutes at most before the matter is simply forgotten about. A great deal of scientific data has been recorded from SCP-055 but cannot be studied. At least one attempt has been made to destroy SCP-055 or possibly move it from containment at Site 19 to another site, meeting failure for reasons unknown. SCP may present a major physical threat and indeed may have killed many hundreds of personnel, and we would not know it. Certainly, it presents a gigantic mementic/mental test, hence its Keter classification. Document 055-1, Analysis of SCP-055. The author puts forward the hypothesis that SCP-055 was never formally acquired by and is in fact an autonomous or remotely controlled agent inserted at Site 19 by an unidentified third party for one or all of the following purposes: to silently observe or interfere with activities at Site 19, to silently observe or interfere with activities at other SCP locations, to silently observe or interfere activities of humanity worldwide, to silently observe or interfere with other SCP objects, to silently observe or interfere with blank. No action to counter any of these potential threats is suggested or indeed theoretically possible. Addendum A. Hey, if this thing is really an anti-meme, why doesn't the fact that it's an anti-meme get wiped? We must be wrong about that somehow. Wait a minute. If we were to keep notes about what it is... Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. What if we were to keep notes about what it isn't? Would we remember those? Bartholomew Hughes, NSA. Alright, we'll do this last little bit right here. Documentation 055-2, Report of John Marichek. Survey team number 19-055-127BXC was successfully able to enter SCP-055's container with and ascertain the appearance and, to some degree, the nature of the object. Notes were taken according to the project mythology, see blank, after which the container was sealed again. Excerpt from a transcript of personal debriefing follows. Okay, I'm gonna need to ask some question about number 55 now. Number what? SCP Object 55, the object you just examined. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think we have a 55. Okay then, blank. I'd like you to tell me what you've been doing for the past 2 hours. What? I don't know. Okay then, do you remember that we all agreed that it wasn't spherical? That wasn't... Oh, right. It isn't round at all. Object 55 isn't round. So you remember now. Well, no, I I mean, I don't know what it is, but I know is one. It's something you can't remember. It's not a sphere. Wait a minute. What's not a sphere? Object 55. Object what? Doc, do you remember agreeing that something wasn't shaped like a sphere? Oh, right! So what, this is like a thing that we don't really know about, that whenever it is tried to be studied or something, it is completely forgotten? Like, that's really weird and super cool. Just weird. It's like, it's a cool sight, man. But that'll be where I end this video here. I'll quit boring you guys from now on. I'm sure a lot of you probably won't like this video just because it's me kind of being weird and nerding out over this SCP thing, but I really enjoyed it. We got through, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 SCPs in this video. I don't know how long it's been. Probably like half an hour-ish, 20 minutes-ish. I don't even know. But, yeah. If you did, however, enjoy the video, make sure to smack that like button, and if you'd like to see more videos, in general, I would say such as this one in the future, but I don't know if there will ever be any more of these. Of course, you'll just have to let me know in the comments down below or by liking the video, like I said. But, you know, you can subscribe. It means a lot to me. But, I, as always, have been Heated Chaos. Peace out.